Hello and welcome to the stream. So good to have you here, whether you are here live on Twitch or on the VOD later. I'm so excited to be continuing Parfum Nostalgique this afternoon. I've been looking forward to playing this so much because I had to take last week off of streaming for the most part. And I missed playing this game. It's such a good game. I would definitely be playing it even if I weren't streaming it. And it was so sad to not be able to skip ahead and just like blaze through it while I wasn't able to stream. But today we are going to continue it. Definitely not be finishing it. It's taking me longer than I think it would take to if you were just like doing it yourself solo. But since I'm reading everything out loud, I think it's taking a little bit longer, but that's okay. I don't mind. I really like doing it. I don't know if anyone else cares that I do that, but I like to do it. So it's for me. This playthrough, this one's for me. And if you like it, that's awesome as well. So, we are on Act 2. We just got to Act 2 at the end of last episode, at the end of episode 2. Now, I think I perhaps skipped a little bit ahead of where I think I got a teeny tiny bit into Chapter 8. But I'm thinking that I might actually want to go back to the Act 2 introduction just to, as part of, as a recap, and also just to sort of see at what point Act 2 really starts, because I think I kind of blazed through that. So I just want to check. Here's Val, our protagonist, looking so beautiful.
Did you know? Val Facts with Toulouse and Kenny.
Yes, give me Val Facts.
Back in the 70s, our Val was a dreamy disco heartthrob.
Oh, but you've probably never heard of me.
And in the 90s, he traded his bell-bottoms for leather and became a goth music icon.
I do remember this.
So iconic. I was only famous in Japan.
Perhaps one day a new era of Val's music will grace the US of A.
Not a chance. The only thing this country's good for is sugary cereal and high.
Oh my god, it's an ass!
Ain't even good for that.
So where to next?
Is this
What
allowed?
comes after New York?
Good question. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe somewhere warm. Perhaps to hell, where I belong.
My beautiful boy, you're already there.
Hello!
Okay, and here we have Dash. Alright, let me just see. I'm just checking. Yep, okay, we're in the car, we're driving, and Dash and Donna are there, and Donna is secretly, or not so secretly, she is Val's ex-wife, who I believe murdered some friends of his, and has been trying to murder Val as well, possibly for leaving her, or for something. But I'm gonna, no, I don't want to overwrite my save. I want to load my save. Yep. Here she is. Alright, so the history, let's see. Yeah, so they're introducing themselves to each other, and they're like, how the fuck did you find me? What are you doing here? Why is this happening? Okay. So, yeah, it seems like it's their first meeting in a while. And Donna Marie is, just to recap, Donna Marie is Val's friend Dashiell's boss, and also sort of like pseudo mother figure. They are very close, Dash and Donna Marie, and Dash models for Donna, her clothing brand. And yeah, they're very close. Dash has been having a really nice time getting to know her and like her being his sugar mommy, basically, a little bit. And it's unclear as of yet whether Donna knows that Dash and Val are friends, and it's unclear whether it's a coincidence or whether Donna is like getting close to Dash in order to get to Val somehow. I sort of thought that, you know, if she was evil, maybe she was like trying to get close to Dash to mess with Val in some way. And Val's friends, Toulouse and Kenny, were kind of thinking a similar thing, but then it was also kind of proposed that maybe she actually didn't know. And maybe this is as much of a surprise to her as it is to Val. Also, it should be noted as a plot point that they're both vampires, by the way. I don't know if I said that. If this is for some reason your first episode, they're both vampires, and they're going to the beach. Val, Dash, and a bunch of their friends were invited to Donna's like summer house to the beach for a weekend. And Val went to go buy a like sunlight amulet so that, you know, presumably he doesn't burn up in the sun. And these sunlight amulets, Val's is charged. Val is fully charged. But but Toulouse and Kenny, who sold these amulets, sold Donna Marie an amulet that was potentially not all the way charged. So it's possible that at some point she might accidentally go into the sun without a properly charged amulet, and she might burn up and die. Or some other variation of, you know, what happens when a vampire doesn't have the proper sun protection. So anyway, I think that's about as much of a recap as I have. I'm just going to take a quick sip from my drinky drink to hydrate because I gotta get my reading voice on. Alright. How in God's name did you get here? I was invited. By Dashiell? Yes, we're good friends. Of course you are. Look at you. An old queer who wears plastic earrings. That's fair. Exactly the type of person I would expect him to get along with. Where did you meet him? On the subway. The subway. You would make friends with a strange man on the subway. Strange man? Strange, maybe. But a man? Maybe not. These days, I can be whatever I like. A woman? A man? Or maybe something else? Oh, how progressive of you. Whatever you are definitely still Val. Very true. That is who I am. It's not awkward at all. You planned this, didn't you? You knew I was here. I did not plan this, but I did know you were here. First time Dashiell showed me a picture of you was a few days before the trip. I nearly keeled over and died. You almost finally had me. Could you imagine? You've been trying to kill me since the 19th century, and that was what did me in. Are they still on about that? Your friends? Yes. I wouldn't call them that. Why not? They seem pretty loyal to you. Well, I can't imagine why. I haven't spoken with those degenerates in 60 years. I left everything to a successor and moved on. They're still coming after you after so much time. Yes. How funny. They must not have taken down your bounty. I knew they were incompetent, but this is just pitiful. That, or you must be stronger than you look. Either way, it's out of my hands now. Oh, all right. That's good to hear. Not that my bounty is still up, but I would prefer that to be gone. But I'm glad you're out of there, and that you're safe. Thank you. What is it? You'd trust me that easily. How do you know I'm telling the truth? For all you know, I could be lying. This could all be some plot to reel you in and kill you. I tend to keep my guard high and my hostility low. How boring. I was hoping you'd be a bit more combative with me. It would certainly spice things up. You don't have to pretend to be nice to me. Lord knows, I'm not going to pretend to be nice to you. I'm not pretending at all. I haven't seen you in a very long time. We didn't exactly part on the best of terms, but I'm not interested in being hostile towards you. I came here because I wanted to talk to you, not argue with you. Well, there's nothing in particular I have to say to you. If there's anything in particular you need to say to me, then I'd appreciate you getting to the point. Or are you just here to kiss my ass for your own entertainment? This is painful. I think my head is going to explode. She's just staring at me. You don't like me. No. I could tell. You don't act like you like me. But that's reasonable. It would be strange if you liked me. I just wonder, would an apology mean anything at all to you? From you? I don't know. I don't care either, really. I'd like to hear it anyway. Hit me with your best shot. Why do you keep laughing at me? I can't help myself. You look so serious. I am serious. You didn't deserve anything I put you through, and I want you to know that I acknowledge that. I know. It's just, at the drop of a hat, you looked like you were about to cry. But maybe I can be serious too. I wish you would be. As much as it may be inappropriate to laugh, when I see you looking so distraught, I really can't help myself. I can tell you're trying so hard to make me see how pathetic you are. Tell me, Valdemar, do you even remember what it is you've put me through? Or are you just trying to cover for what you don't recall with the saddest face you can make? You think I'm faking? Don't look so offended. I'm giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you aren't. But I don't want to hear how sorry you are while you look at me like a wet dog in the rain. Look me in the face and tell me what you're apologizing for. I want to hear it from your mouth. I understand. I will admit to you now that, after 150 years, I cannot keep stock of every sin I've committed. That doesn't mean I remember nothing. When I found you, I was not in a good place. This is not an excuse, but an explanation. I was not a leader fit for that kind of life, but I had no choice. I would just tell myself, it's for the community. Do it to feed the community. And so I did. I kept killing people because I couldn't handle the pressure. When I was desperate to find something that would make me feel like a human again, there you were. I thought I could give you everything you'd ever needed. Every time I gave you gifts or money or even just my time, I came away feeling like I had a piece of my humanity back. When I turned you, it felt like I was saving your life, like I was doing you a favor. The favor was for me. I wasn't thinking about how horrible the life I brought you into was, and by the time I started to, it was too late. I'd used you like a drug. I destroyed you. More than anything, I'm sorry that I tasked you with cleaning up the mess I had made of you. But now, I'm glad you are who you are. I'm happy you found a career and success and people who love you. That's all I could ever have hoped for. Are you done? You talk like you rehearsed that speech. I have. Maybe not in a traditional sense, but I've gone over it in my head a not insignificant amount of times. Ah, Valdemar, we really are living some gutless, undeserved lives. I'm only the person I am today because I did everything I could to bury the corpse you'd made me into. But really, I'm still a leech. We'll always be leeches, you and I. Human or vampire. Aren't we all leeches? Charming. Tell me, where do you keep all that guilt of yours? Locked in a box at the back of my head, surrounded by armed guards and landmines. If it gets out, it'll wreak havoc, so I keep it under high security lockdown. Really, getting rid of it would be the ideal solution, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So I do my best to live with it, I suppose. Letting it run amok would be much worse. It would be much more inconvenient for you, wouldn't it? I mean, how could you go out and fraternize with more humans with that much guilt rattling around in your head? Oh, I didn't know how to vocalize that. But never mind that. When I asked you that, I wasn't looking for an honest answer. I was trying to say that you're shameless. After a century and a half, you come to my home and kiss me on the hand, leading a group of what are essentially a bunch of human children. Something makes it hard for me to believe you're racked with any kind of guilt. I see. You feel that my disposition doesn't align with what a guilt-ridden person looks like to you. That is correct. Well, you have your way of handling your feelings, and I have mine. I'm sorry I haven't met your expectations. I am too. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure what those expectations were, but regardless, I expected my meeting again with you someday would go somewhat differently. Your apology to me. In my head, it always ended with me screaming at you and putting you in your place. That, or maybe it would have been so moving that I forgave you and relief would wash over me. But by the time you were done speaking, nothing had moved within me. No anger, no sadness, no forgiveness. I felt nothing. Lifeless. Perhaps it isn't that I lack guilt, but that you lack patience with me. Why not both? Valdemar, after all this time, I hate you, and I want you to die every bit as much as I did when you left. Many other things have changed since then, but that hasn't. I wish we hadn't met again, so I didn't have to be reminded of how much a fool I was to ever let you in my life. If you'd like me to leave, I'll go home. I'll call a cab and let them take the van. That won't be necessary. It would be terrible if Dashel were to suspect there's something wrong, yes? Let's not make a scene. We can handle this like adults, can't we? Of course. Donna. Or Donna Marie? Donna's fine. Donna. I appreciate your honesty with me. I've done nothing to earn your forgiveness, nor can I think of anything I could do to earn it now. But I hope that one day you'll be at peace with these feelings. If there's anything I can do to help with that, I'll be here. Until then, I'll get out of your hair.
Did you know? Val Facts with Toulouse and Kenny. Val's favorite flower is the forget-me-not.
Chinese forget-me-nots.
What's the difference?
The Chinese forget-me-not is taller, sturdier, and much more persistent than the regular forget-me-not. Her seed sticks to everything inside. And wherever she falls, she'll bloom, year after year. Many gardeners even complain that they can't get rid of her, but she just keeps coming back. Prettier than ever.
Oh, she's just like you.
Is she edible?
What?
Can you eat the flower?
She's mildly poisonous to humans.
Oh, she's
just like you.
Kiki. Wait. Did that say chapter 9, or is 9 just the perfume number? I think I've lost track of where the chapters are. I no longer know. That's fine. Lou. It's time to wake up, sweetie. What? It's so early. It's 9. What? I know, it feels so much earlier, right? Come on, we gotta leave for the lake soon. Okay, I'll get up. Oh my god! He's so cute! Look at his cute bathing suit. Stop! I love him. Oh, you're already dressed. Yeah, we're almost ready. Everyone's dressed besides you and Saturday. Oh god, I would hate this feeling. I have to be so prepared and so ready. If everyone else was ready before me and were waiting on me, I would die. Why didn't you wake me up? I wanted to make sure you got enough sleep. We were up pretty late last night. I didn't want you to wake up with a headache. Joke's on you. I always wake up with a headache. Toss me those pills. Oh, sure. Nom 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 nom. Thanks. Do you need some water to... Gulp. Take those... Down the hatch then. Damn. You're gonna burn your throat or something if you keep doing that. Whatever. I don't care. As long as you're taking it, I guess. Nice gloves. Oh, thanks. Donna gave them to me. She says it's to protect my hands from the sun. She has them in all different colors. Do you want a pair? We can match. Nah, it's fine. I'm not good at wearing gloves. I always end up taking them off. Me too, but I didn't want to say no to her. She seemed so excited to give them to me. Oh, so now you can't take them off for the rest of your life. Pretty much, yeah. Or at least the rest of the day. Oh, speaking of Donna, before I forget, I have to tell you about my evil plan. Evil plan? For what? So, you know Val, right? I'm familiar with him, yes. And you know how he's like, kind of a whore, but also kind of a sweet old man? Sweet old man. He's 36. Oh, but you know, he doesn't feel 36. I get what you mean. Physically, he's 36, but mentally, he's in a retirement home in Florida. Yeah. Yeah? You know, Donna's a bit of an old lady herself. Did you see her face last night when he kissed her hand? I didn't actually. Her eyes went so wide, she looked like she'd been hit by Cupid's arrow. I don't think that's the arrow she got hit by, but I appreciate you for thinking that. I think they should have, right? A rendezvous. Why though? How do I put this? Donna needs a friend. I just think they're really similar, you know? They have fancy taste in wine, they both have a lot of antique furniture. You know, they have those vibes. Look, I'm just gonna be real with you. She's growing cobwebs down there, and she needs a little help. Do you guys actually talk about that stuff? No, but she's such a workaholic. She doesn't have time to get laid. She doesn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't do boyfriends. Girlfriends? No friends. She literally has no friends. Really? Really, it's so sad. I guess that's what happens when you're as dedicated to your craft as she is, but I don't want her to be lonely. I want her to have someone to make her feel like the queen she is, and Val is just the type to do that. I think they'd be cute together. So, then, what's your evil plan for making this happen? It's not all that evil, actually. I'm just gonna be a wingman for the both of them and see what happens. Yeah, seems pretty reasonable. Well, I don't want to make it too obvious. Matchmaking is a bit of an art form, you know? I can't just push their faces together like dolls and make them kiss. They have to decide that for themselves. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But if they take the bait, we will commence to phase 2 from there. And what would that be? Beats me. All I can do right now is point them in the right direction, so that's all I'm worrying about. I'll figure it out when we get there. Sounds like fun down here. Hey, Lucy. She's still getting ready up there? Of course she is. I only just woke up. You missed the dress-up party. Dress-up party? Donna let us loose in her massive walk-in closet. Really? I would have liked to be there. Don't worry, Donna's gonna have a field day with you tomorrow. She is? She said, He's got the look. The look? What look? I don't know. Fruity? You're the one with a fruit on your body?
Whoa!
Oh my god. I can't. Val, stop. Whoa. Did I scare you? Val, when did you get here? Just now. He was summoned. You said Fruity, and he appeared. Something like that. Ah. I have to get up, don't I? It feels weird sitting here while everyone stands around. Take your time. Do what's comfortable for you. It's pretty uncomfortable sitting here surrounded by people while I'm in my underwear, so... I'm gonna go get dressed. I can't! Nice undies. Thanks. Where'd you get them? A friend. A friend? Some chick with green hair. Some chick? I'll kill you. Sorry. Some fair maiden. That's better. And there I am. Huh. Fruity. This does confirm a question that I had been having as to whether Lupine's shirt was translucent with, like, binder tape, or if the pattern was, like, on the shirt. But it does seem to be binder tape of some kind. Not that it's relevant to anything, but I was just curious. Belladonna. That's the perfume Dash wears. Sure, I'll put some on. It'll make me feel better. Damn, this shit is good. Amber, that's what it is, right? Amber with rose and a bit of oranges? And the base of it, it's kind of manly for a bottle with this big of a bow. It's smoky and spicy. But I can't put my finger on it. Whatever it is, it's just like him. There. The weather's getting cooler, so we probably won't be going to the beach much more this season. Could be the last time I'll ever go. Not that I ever liked the beach much. Makes my hands feel all salty. Well then, good riddance to the beach. Let's go have some fun, I guess. Lou, stop! I mean, I do think it would be wrong for Val to turn him into a vampire, but I get the impulse. You know what I mean? When he's saying things like that, you're like, I can't stand it when you talk like that. But it is what it is. That's the point, right? Saturday. Yes? I better not see you getting into that pedal boat without a life jacket. I'm wearing one underneath my clothes. It is delightfully effective as yukata padding. You'd better not be lying. If you fall off of that boat, you'll sink to the bottom with those heavy shoes. What about me? You're not gonna yell at me for not wearing a life jacket? No. You want me to sink and die? I'm confident you'll float because your head is full of air. Love you too, Mom. Just be careful. You kids have fun. They call you Mom? Yep, that's me. I'm Mom. I cook, I clean, and I nag them to make good decisions. And Lou is Dad because he knows how to operate a lawnmower. And a grill. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, though. You do act like a married couple. Actually, we are divorced and co-parenting. She's bleeding me dry of child support. Oh, shush you. How else am I gonna pay for our two little mistakes? It's very rude of you to talk about my grandchildren that way. I almost forgot. Your grandpa? You forgot your own father? How about I forget to write you into the will? No, I, Valdemar Andressen, leave my entire estate to my beautiful daughter, Nancy. Nancy? His favorite child. Nancy is... Are you gonna tell Donna about Nancy? I don't know if you should do that. My little bat. A stuffed toy I got from a client. He loves her so much. He brushes her fur, he has a little chair for her at his dining room table. You're embarrassing him! He even makes her little clothes. Is that so? Yes, it is. She loves it. Are you dressing her up for Halloween this year? Of course. She's going to be a princess. Did you get her a little tiara? What would a princess be without a gown and tiara? Very true. I was thinking, though, how are you gonna fit the sleeves of her gown over her wings? Isn't it kind of hard to dress up a stuffed animal with such huge wings? It's a strapless dress. Oh. Isn't that a bit revealing for her? She can be a little scandalous if she wants. That is so cute. Am I embarrassing you? Surely not. This is not at all an embarrassing conversation to have in front of your ex-wife who hates your guts and wants you dead. No, not at all. You see, it's funny because Val always looks so cool all the time. You wouldn't guess that he'd be the type to like stuffed animals, right? But I guess he has a soft and sensitive side. Right, Val? Right. This is painful. Does he think he's making him look good or something? Actually, Donna, you released a collection of teddy bear clothes, right? Oh, yes. Do you have a favorite stuffy? No, not particularly. I don't have any stuffed animals, really. What? Why not? I am an adult. That doesn't mean you can't have stuffies. Well, it does for me. I have enough babies to treasure in my closet and my garden. Ah, I see. Lupine, I've heard you have quite an impressive garden as well. Oh, yeah. I went to school for botany, so I'm really into plants and stuff. Botany? That is so interesting. How does one come to the decision to pursue such a thing? I wish I had a cooler answer, but I just really like plants, and my parents wouldn't let me skip out on college. It's pretty useless in the job market, but at least I can grow dahlias the size of a dinner plate. At our house, we don't have a lawn. It's all flowers now. He ripped up all of the grass and replaced it with lavender. Oh, that's delightful. It takes a lot of hard work to maintain something like that. It's amazing, honestly. Every morning he gets up early and takes care of the garden. And then he comes inside and takes care of all 300-something houseplants. 300, really? I just really like them. I've never met anyone who loves plants as much as he does. This lake is so big. I can't even see where Lucy and Saturday went. They're probably making out in the woods or something. Or they sunk the pedal boat. The lake is shaped like a circle with an island in the middle. They're probably easy to find if you'd like to take a boat and find them. I was just gonna say, I want to try one of those boats. Val. Yes? I want to talk to you about something, so how about this? We take a boat and go one way, they take a boat and go the other way, and whoever finds Lucy and Saturday first wins. Wins what? I don't know. How about a very heartfelt compliment? Sure, why not? I wanted to tell you how much I love your hair. Oh, thanks. Do you do it yourself? No, actually, Dash does my hair. Really? He's been doing my hair since high school. He used to be the hairdresser for all the popular girls in school. Well, and me. I was not one of the popular girls at school. He must have been one talented high schooler for you would let him do your hair. Wait, I just remembered. Oh, friggin' heck, I just remembered the intro to this game. Oh my god, wait. I have to go back. I have to go back and listen to the introduction of this game, because it was Val and someone who was lying on the ground being like, I only let this person do my hair. Was that Lupine? Oh my god. Okay, I'm normal. He must have been one talented high schooler if you would let him do your hair. Not that I would expect any less from him. He was. He used to cut hair in the girls' bathroom. The girls' bathroom? Yeah, in the handicap stall. Did he ever get caught? No? We almost did once, though. It was my fault. The first time he cut my hair, it was so long that it was impossible to hide the scraps in the floor. He cut it all off. How long was it? Down to my ass. I trusted him with my life. He was the only one who would cut it for me. My mom's hairdresser wouldn't touch it, but Dash? He'd do it for free. Oh my god, what? That's a crazy thing to say. She does not. She's beautiful, okay? She's just a little evil. But she might not even be evil, we don't know. She could be normal. He must have had a lot of fun with that. I imagine it's a cathartic experience to cut off that much hair. Oh, he was absolutely manic. He hacked off my ponytail and that was it. Scissors everywhere. Is that how you two became friends? Actually, we met in jazz band. I played bass, he played piano. He plays piano? I can't believe he never told me. He doesn't really talk about it. I wish he would play at the tea house sometime, but he doesn't have enough fuel for that. Enough fuel? Yeah. He's got to save his stage energy for fashion shows. Being on stage for work so often makes him not so eager to do it in his free time. I hope I'm not asking too much of him. I wouldn't worry about it. For you, he'd do anything. Every time he gets to walk for one of your shows, he gets so excited that he starts flailing. Does he? That makes me so happy to hear. He's your biggest fan. What a coincidence. I'm his biggest fan. Even when we were in school, he was always wearing something belladonna. Hats, scarves, jewelry, whatever he could scrape his allowance together to afford. A pair of jeans he bought using all of his birthday money. He wore those into the ground. In fact, if I remember correctly, he was wearing them when he cut off all my hair in the bathroom. Oh, what a darling. I'm honored to be part of such a precious memory. When I met Dash, well, I believe I first saw him during Fashion Week, but I didn't get acquainted with him until this year. I saw him walking in another show, and he was so striking. There was just something memorable about him. And now we're together so often that he feels like an extension of myself. He was so excited when he first got to walk for you. After the show, he was crying so much. Was he really? Happy tears, I hope? Happy tears, ecstatic tears. Val picked us up from the venue, and Dash was sobbing all over him. I remember when he pulled away from him, his chest hair was covered in mascara. It was so funny. Val, does he work at the jazz bar with you? Oh, no, he's a therapist. And... and what, Lupine? And what? Yeah, he's a therapist. A therapist? Good lord. Please excuse me. He, does not look like a therapist. Then again, what does a therapist look like? I don't know. Glasses, maybe a clipboard? No heart-shaped pasties? Not conventionally. But Val's a pretty cool guy. He makes great cocktails and gives really good advice. And he always makes sure we take our vitamins. Vitamins? He's really passionate about us taking our vitamins. He thinks it's ridiculous that we have the means to put a full day's worth of nutrition in a gummy bear and then forget to eat them. Well, do you take them? Yeah. It's an excuse to eat 2 gummy bears. Can't say no to that. So, you're gardening. Tell me about that. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the end of the season now. It'll be time for chrysanthemums soon. But I don't really know if I want to buy them this year. Why not? They're not really all that fun. They're pretty, but that's about it. Taking care of store-bought flowers is boring. It's not as rewarding as growing them from seeds. I was raised on a farm, so I always grow my vegetables from seeds, but I always end up buying my flowers. Nope. Wrong person. Wait, we have to go back. I fucked up. La la la. I was like in lupine mode. Hang on. I'm gonna take a sip of water as well. I love reading. I was raised on a farm, so I always grow my vegetables from seeds, but I always end up buying my flowers. Sometimes the effort just isn't worth it when you can buy them. That's funny. I always buy my vegetables from the store and grow my flowers from seeds for the same reason. It's just easier to me. Plus, there's plenty of edible flowers you can't buy at the store, like nasturtiums. They're super easy to grow and really nice for adding spice to salads. That's true, I've done it before. Thumbs up for nasturtiums, everybody. That is, if they make it to the salads. Last summer, I ate all the flowers off of one of my nasturtium plants in just one sitting. Goodness. Was your mouth not burning? No, not really. I didn't even realize I was eating them until they were all gone. Spicy foods don't really affect me much. I'm embarrassingly sensitive to spice. I avoid it whenever possible. Saturday and Dash are like that too. When we go out for hot pot, me and Lucy are always the ones ordering the spicy broth. It's really funny because I don't really feel the heat too much, but Lucy? He's a masochist. He'll choose the spiciest possible option and be in agonizing pain the entire meal. So, Dash doesn't like spicy food. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. But he does like pickled things a lot. Pickled cucumbers, pickled radishes, stuff like that. Yes. He mentioned once some kind of pickling jar he keeps. I should probably turn my sound off on my phone. I feel like everyone's getting all my text sounds. I don't know if they're picking up, but... Oh yeah, the jar! It was his mom's. There's a special brine inside that's over 20 years old. We throw all the vegetables we grow in it. Tastes like childhood. That's delightful. 20 years. And hopefully 20 more. One can only hope. Never thought I'd be outlived by a fucking pickle jar. Lupine! Oh my god. That's funny though, in a macabre sort of way. Man, where the hell did they go? I feel like as soon as we parted ways, everyone else just disappeared into the water. They're out there somewhere, I'm sure. Worst case scenario, they were eaten by the lake monster. Of course there's a lake monster. It's Long Island, there has to be. What's that supposed to mean? When you're this far out in the boonies, there's gotta be some kind of made-up creatures around, right? Interesting. So, Long Island is the boonies. To me, it is. When you grow up in the city, Long Island is a trip to the countryside. You grew up on a farm, though, so I can see why you'd feel a bit differently. Oh, yes. New York City was terrifying the first time I visited. My first night there, I had so much trouble sleeping because of all the sounds coming from the street. Plenty of sounds out here, too. I was having trouble sleeping last night because the crickets were so loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Eventually I dozed off. Have you been here before? Long Island? Yes, but only to go to the beach. Lucy and Saturday are from here, so they know where the nice beaches are. They're from somewhere out west, I forget the name. Well, we'll have to ask them when we find them. If we find them, before the lake monster does. Where are those guys? Ah, a break.
It's time for a game of where were
Oh my
Lucy
gosh.
and Saturday,
Where were
whoever
they?
are. Were they making out in the woods?
Oh god, a
Sunk to
quiz?
the bottom of the
No!
lake?
No,
Or
a quiz!
stuck on a sandbar, stoned out of their minds, smoking and singing ankle
Okay, I
music?
vote for number 3.
Vote now on your phones.
I'm doing it. Everyone remember to vote. Dial your local radio.
Young love.
Really? Was I right? Oh my god. That was right. Number 10. Okay, so we are on chapter 10. That's crazy. I'm gonna take a quick break because I'm gonna use the restroom and roll the ad break so we don't have pre-rolls. And we'll come back and we'll keep reading. At least another chapter, maybe 2, depending on how long things get. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. And I want to take back something I said. I don't know if Donna is evil. I'm even possibly prepared to say definitively that she is not evil. And it was unfair of me to call her that. Sometimes an ex-wife is just an ex-wife, and it's complicated, and you have a bad relationship with each other, but like, she was taking a genuine interest in Lupine and like gardening and learning more about him and Dash and, you know, their friendship, and I find it difficult to believe that she would be as one-dimensional as that. And now I'm concerned. Because if she's not evil and not trying to actively kill Val, then it concerns me that she does not have a fully charged sun protection amulet, because that makes me feel like at some point she's gonna be in danger and we're gonna have to save her because she's gonna have to, you know, go out. I mean, it's not like this is a kinetic story. I'm not making any choices here. So when I say we're gonna have to save her, I mean, something will happen, but I feel like we're being set up to have like an emotionally complex moment of her being in danger, of going out in the sun, and it's like, well, you know, wouldn't it be just easier if she was like out of our lives? But then it's like, no, that's not how we do things here. Like, I don't know, I'm talking out of my ass. None of this could be correct, but I just feel like this story doesn't feel as one-dimensional as she's an evil vampire witch and we should let her burn in the sun. I just don't think that sounds like something that would happen, but I could be wrong. I'm hedging here. Anyway, apparently Saturday and Lucy were in fact getting high, which is great for them. We're on chapter 10, I believe this was. Here they are. Huh? You guys okay? They're just staring at each other. Do you want to make out? No. You are so stoned. Yep. So are you. I have never been stoned in my entire life. Your eyes are red as fuck. My eyes are blushed by the grace of Aphrodite. Valdemar, dear. Come. Yes? Can you please put this silly goose to bed for his own good? For his own good? Yes, or he'll start sleeping on the floor. Is this true, Lucy? Lucy is not in a place to confirm or deny. Sorry, what? To where will I be taking this wounded warrior, madam? Ooh, madam, I like it. 3rd floor, 1st door on the right. Wonderful. Lucy, dear. Oh. Huh. Good, it worked. What? Hey, put me Whoa. Am I flying? Yes. Where are we going? Copenhagen. Let the nice Dane take you on a trip. What the fuck is a Copenhagen? Copenhagen? Is that the only city in Denmark you could name? Can you name any other cities in Denmark? No. I don't know shit about Denmark. Neither do I. Where the hell is Dashiell? He's with Donna. Still? Still? It's been hours. They're baking cookies. How long does it take to bake cookies? Depends. Could be a lot of cookies. You're thinking. Me? There's nobody else here. I've never had a single thought in my life. I know you. When you get stoned, you start thinking. And it's never good. Especially when I start speaking at the same time. So I'm going to shut up before I say something I regret. Okay? 3, 2... I just wonder why we were even invited if they were just gonna leave us in the basement to sit around and smoke weed. Well, we went to the lake, and we're going to the beach later. I don't know. It's weird. I would have liked to make some cookies too, but the way she invited Dash to make them made it feel like she only wanted him there. She's barely said 2 words to us this entire time. She said a lot more than 2 words to me. I was on the boat with her. You were. That's right. I'm surprised she didn't go with Dash. She probably would have if Dash didn't insist I go with her. Is she nice? Yeah, I guess. What did you two talk about? Dash? Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't have that much else to talk about. We don't know each other. The only thing we have in common is that we know Dash. Nonsense, there's plenty for you to talk about. Doesn't she like to garden? You like to garden. You could have talked about that. We did. A little bit. Ah. I know. You don't like her. It's not that I don't like her. She's just very suspicious. There are many things about her that I have questions about. Like what? Dashiell's a very talented model, don't get me wrong. Any shoot he does, he looks flawless. But he wasn't very in demand until Donna got a hold of him. He wasn't pulling this much work until she picked him up and started slapping him on every runway and belladonna ad she possibly could. This conversation is like college deja vu. I respect that. These are not the kind of conversations I had in college, but perhaps I should have had more of them. He doesn't have a manager to tell him what to do, and it's always been his dream to model for belladonna. He gets to hang out with his idol, who obviously loves and adores him. And while that's lovely and all, it begs the question, what would happen if he and Donna had a falling out? That would never happen, surely. Right. Then he's stuck in a contract with someone who wouldn't have his best interests in mind. She could even get him blacklisted from places when it's over. That's a lot of power to have over one person's career. Okay, maybe I'm pivoting back to she might be evil. No, surely she's not evil, right? No. Yes? Wait, I don't know. I'm waffling. So, while I wouldn't say I dislike her, if she ends up not being as wonderful as he thinks she is, then we're killing her. Yeah, basically. Okay. Okay? I don't know very well, so I can't judge her as a person either. I think that might have been, I don't know her very well, so I can't judge her as a person either. But I won't lie to you. The vibes could be better. You see, this is why we're friends. Because when I want to talk about things like this, I don't have to tiptoe around it. You know what I'm thinking. I know what you're thinking. We're on the same page. And God knows, we've been on this page many times before. Every time Dash makes a new friend, we brace ourselves for a storm. And if anything happens to him, my days of ass whooping are over, but justice will be served. Am I right, Val? Hmm? Oh, shit. Val, I didn't even hear you come in. I didn't want to disturb your conversation. What do you think of all this? Am I right? I think you're very caring friends, and you are right to be cautious about something like this. I don't know enough to form a full opinion of this situation, but it was very enlightening to hear your thoughts. Spoken like a true therapist. Damn, Val. You sound like a business email. You really did just then. I simply don't want to make assumptions or create worry about things that haven't happened yet. Whatever happens, you will always be there to give Dash your love and support, yes? That's all that matters. Val, it's okay. You don't need to pretend to be nice around us. You can have opinions, I promise. I know, but I don't know Donna Marie well enough to jump to any conclusions. I am nodding and squinting my eyes at this man. Lots of things can be interpreted as red flags out of context. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. So you're saying you have seen red flags? I'm saying that I cannot determine what is and isn't a red flag at this time. But rest assured, if I were sure of anything, I would not hesitate to tell you about it. I have a question. Yes? If we can see the red flags, and you can see the red flags, what if we made Dash see the red flags? How can we go about doing that? Can you not talk to your friend? Talking? What a novel idea! Alright, so we'll talk to him. Is it really the right time to do that, though? I don't want him to freak out. We don't need to have a full-on intervention about it. We'll just plant the seed. Everyone's planting seeds this episode. Dash is planting seeds. Lupine is planting seeds. It's crazy. It's just something to think about. You can plant the seed. If I do it, I'm just going to make a fool out of myself. Unless Val wants to do it? Oh, Val, do you want to plant a seed? I think, because you're the closest person to Dash, it would be a good idea for you to be the first to bring it up, Blue. He trusts you the most, so I'm sure he'll take you very seriously. But only do it if you're up for it. Up to it. Don't cause yourself any undue stress. I don't want your health to suffer. I'm fine. I'm literally dying. My health is already suffering. That doesn't mean... What? No. Whatever I say to you, you're not gonna listen. You know, I just want you to take care of yourself. It's no problem, really. Lou? Oh, cookies! This game has a lot of good, food art. I thought you all would like some warm cookies. And goodbye. You don't think she heard any of that, right? I don't know. What do you mean, I don't know? What if she was there the whole time? Maybe it's best not to dwell. I know, but I really don't want to cause any problems for Dash. You won't. Don't worry about it. I'm worrying about it. Don't even think about it. What did I tell you before about thinking? That it's never good? That's right. It's true. Listen to what Lupine says. Thinking, bad. Don't do it. Brain cells, maximum of 1. That's it. That's all you need. So don't think. I'll try not to.
Did you know? Val facts
More
with
Val
Toulouse and
facts! Give them to me
And
now!
The Val fact you have all been waiting for. Ladies, gentlemen, and other sexy, sexy people. Get out your yardsticks or your meter sticks if you fancy.
What are we
so
measuring?
You can get the most accurate mental depiction.
Kenny, what are
of
we
just
measuring?
How big Val's
Patience. You want to know how big my patience is?
Is that all you got?
It's small. It's microscopic.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Wearing
Kenny is like,
bags.
actually, this is what I wanted the whole time.
God damn, Blobby doll.
Kenny is crazy.
48 hours.
Oh my god. Okay, one more chapter. We got this. Come on. Crabs! Look at them! Oh my god, they're so cute! Look at these little crabs. I am gonna cry. 2 in 1, baby! Let's go! Fight! 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 Why must you make them fight? It's funny. Look at them! They're not gonna kill each other. They're just gonna stare at each other and walk in circles with their claws in the air. It's a dick measuring contest. This whole place is a dick measuring contest. It's like every yacht is trying to be bigger than the one next to it. Aw, but it's kind of cute here. There's music and food and a little beach with water that isn't radioactive like the city. And rich people. Lots and lots of rich people. If only we could trap them and make them fight each other like the crabs. So right, Val. So true. If only. But where would we find a cage big enough? I don't know. Wholesale zoo supplies? You can get them online for about $1,500. A steep price for such a simple container, but in my experience, it pays for itself quite quickly. $1,500? Why do you know that? Dashel. If someone were to ask you which of your friends is most likely to own a man-sized cage... Oh, duh. You're right. You see, I'm quite good at getting rich people into cages. With my negotiation skills, and my person-sized cage, we could host a bourgeoisie cage match. Good. You can talk to them then. I just want to watch them rip each other to shreds. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I'm not doing too bad for myself. What's gonna happen when I'm rich, people? Are you gonna hate me? I could never hate you, Dashiell. Which is why I'll make sure you receive the swiftest beheading possible when the revolution comes. Aw, thank you. Can I have the pink guillotine? Guillotine? What am I fucking... Guillotine. You get the pink guillotine, and you get one last manicure before your execution. Oh, yay! Speaking of rich people, where's Donna? Is she taking a separate car? She's not feeling that great. She said she might come later, but she wanted us to go so we didn't miss the fireworks. Oh. Is she okay? She's fine. She just... I don't know. I think she's a little shy with everyone. Get the guillotine, y'all! Listen! I took French in high school. That's it. It's all gone from my mind now. I didn't really know she was this much of an introvert, but it's okay. Yeah, that's cool. Some people are just like that. Anyway, is everyone else hungry? I kind of want to stop at one of those food shacks over there. I'm good, actually. I'm saving myself for crabs later. I'm also fine. Ate too many cookies. I could go for some food. Alright then. Let's go, Italian boy. It's a pretty sunset. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. You didn't ask Lucy. Huh? You didn't ask Lucy if you wanted any food. Oh. I did that on purpose. I'm not even hungry. I just wanted to talk to you. Ah! Wait. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a heart-to-heart. I'm not ready for an emotional conversation. Unless, maybe he's just gonna shoot the breeze. Maybe this will be really casual. And the beautiful sunset in the background means nothing. Only time will tell. I'm not even hungry. I just wanted to talk to you. Did I do something wrong? No, silly. I just miss you. Ugh, wait. I'm not well. And I know when nighttime comes, you start getting sad, so I wanted to make sure you were okay. Oh. Miss you too. I'm okay, actually. Are you okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? These freaking guys. I'm okay. Is this a bug? No. Okay, they're just being stupid. I was like, wait. What if it really was a bug? Okay. No, they're sharing the brain cell. Just checking. You're not allowed to make that face at me. You played along. Anyway, food? You said you weren't hungry. But what about you? Me? I saw the prices at the food court before. I am not paying $17 for mozzarella sticks. Is that what you want? I'll get it for you. Thanks, but I'll pass. Unfortunately, $17 is not the only price to pay for eating fried cheese. Especially with as many cookies as I've eaten today. I really do not feel like destroying Donna's guest bathroom tonight. Oh, yeah, I guess that's not a good idea. I should know by now, huh? Well, if there's anything else you want, just tell me. I feel like I haven't seen you since probably Tuesday? Yeah, that sounds about right. I had work Wednesday night, and then you had something on Thursday to go to. Oh, that's right, Thursday. I met the hospice nurse on Thursday. Oh, yeah. How'd that go? Good. She's really nice. I think you would like her. Her nails are really long. Like, almost as long as her fingers. Damn. What is it about nurses and long nails? I don't know, but I admire her skill. How the fuck do you do anything with those things? You get used to it. I've been wearing press-ons for so long that I don't know how I'd do anything without them. I'd have to learn how to text all over again. But yours are just little ones. Hers were like having butter knives glued to your fingers. They look cute though. They match her hair. Pink nails, pink hair. Pink hair? That's so cute. You should have mentioned that before. Say no more. I can tell we're gonna get along fine. Between the both of us, you're in good hands. Every so often, I remember that you're gonna have to take care of me. Yeah? Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. Dying is kind of gross. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Like, you're gonna have to help me get to the bathroom and wipe my ass and shit. Okay, and? I threw up on you 5 times freshman year of college. It's the least I can do. Alright. I just feel bad. Don't you dare. None of this is your fault. Yeah, but it's not your fault either. You have enough bullshit to deal with. You don't need any more. What are you even saying? You have a life, a career, and so many great things going for you. It's the first time in a long time that life isn't fucking you over. You're already paying for hospice. Go focus on you. But I have the rest of my life to focus on me. I want to focus on you while I still can. Unless you really don't want me taking care of you. No, I would never want you to think that. I just don't want to get in your way. Hey, Lou? Yeah? Shut up. I know. I'm crying in my mind. I miss you. Recently you felt so beyond me. Why? You're right here. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. But then, when it's over, how long will I have to wait to see you again? I hate that. You're gonna have to do it too one day. I'm not gonna be here to take care of you, but I know someone else will be. I'm gonna be a little jealous of them, but you deserve someone who loves you that much. As long as I still get to be the first one to take your hand on the other side. But maybe it's not that deep. I don't know where I'm going when I die, or if you'll end up in the same place. For all I know, it could all just turn to nothing. As pitch black as the night sky.
Hey.
Lou is gonna kill me. So, I can only assume, based on what we've seen today, so I'm realizing now, I mean, not that I sort of didn't realize it before, but I'm actively realizing now that Act 2 seems to be mostly from Lupine's perspective. And not as much Val, because we've been seeing Val in the third person, and we've been telling the story from Lu's point of view, which is really interesting, because I wasn't expecting that. But yeah. I have time for one more chapter. One more, because that one was pretty short. So let's do this. And we won't cry. If you cry, I'll know. Hey, are you asleep? No. I could tell. You weren't snoring. I don't snore. Yes, you do. I just breathe loudly. That's what snoring is. It's not different? I don't think it is. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Ugh, this phone is so bright. Ah! Did you drop it on your face? I did. Fuck you, I'm right. It says it right here. Snoring is loud breathing while you sleep. Well, fuck. I guess I snore then. If it's not my snoring, what's keeping you up? The crickets. They're making me crazy. How do people sleep out here? City girl. Who, me? Yeah. What's keeping you up? Oh, me? Also the crickets. City boy. Crickets won't shut up. Brain won't shut up. Yeah? Well, I can try and help if you want. What, you gonna go outside and squish all the crickets? No. I mean, I can talk to you. Try and shut your brain up, at least. Okay? Cookies were fucking good. Oh, but I always make those. Yeah? They're good every time. The last time you made them, I think I ate like 12 of them in one sitting. Gas blue? Are you serious? That's the whole batch. I was wondering where they went. I was like, am I crazy? Did they disappear? Nah, it was just me. Probably at 4 a.m. Jesus, what compelled you? Shit's just fucking good. I'm going through this phase now where I think, well, I'm dying. Might as well eat whatever the hell I want. It's been fun. I had those cookies, a Thai iced tea, half a grandma pie, and a tiramisu from Rosario's. Oh, Val told me about that tiramisu. It's really good. He has a special card from there, so he gets a little jar of tiramisu from there every day for free. Not anymore. My card now. What do you mean? He gave it to me. He gave it to you? I thought I told you about that. When I went over to talk to him, he said, you deserve a treat, and he wouldn't let me leave without it. No, you didn't tell me. Or maybe you did and I just don't remember. All I really remember you telling me was about how he caught you staring at his boobs. Jesus. Please don't remind me. I'm sorry, it's funny. I'm sure he has a lot of people staring at his boobs. I stare at his boobs all the time. Yeah, but you're fucking. That's different. Historically, I'm not even much of a boob starer. I just walked into his apartment and there they were. They looked at me first. They are good boobs. They are good boobs, I won't lie. It's too bad that I will never look at them ever again in my entire life. Because if I do, and he hits me with another eyes up here, dear, I'm jumping out of the nearest window. It's too bad. I'll have to look at Val's boobs enough for the both of us. Thank you. I know that's a lot of work for you to take on. It's no problem. Anything for you. Oh yeah. What's up with Val and Donna? Forget it. Not gonna work out. Oh, really? What makes you say that? Other than the fact that they have no chemistry. So, I tried to do a little wingmanning for Donna while I was on the boat with Val. I thought, oh, this is gonna be easy. He looked absolutely stunned by the picture of her I showed him. He kissed her hand. But not so much. Well, sort of. You know, Val, he has that thing where you can always tell what he's feeling on his face. But this time, I genuinely couldn't tell. He was on a face journey. Eventually, I dropped the subject because it was so uncomfortable to watch. I think he kind of knew what I was trying to do. That's awkward. It was, for sure. But would you believe me if I told you that it only gets worse from there? Oh? Do tell. So, Donna's a little bit clingy with me. I've noticed. You have? We've all noticed. So it's not just me? It's not just you. When you got on the boat with Val instead of her, she looked like her soul was about to leave her body. Are you... Why is she so... Just tell me what happened. Okay. So, when we were making cookies, I started wingmanning for Val. I was describing some of his many endearing qualities in an attempt to entice her, as one does. Mainly, I was telling her about how he talks to the subway cats, but I think that might have given her the wrong impression because she thinks I'm into him now. I mean, you are, though. Yeah, but she thought I was into him. You know it's not like that. He's my friend. Oh, yeah, you're just friends. Friends giggle and bat their eyelashes at other friends all the time. Among other things. But you know it's not like that. I'm just a little slutty about him, that's all. God forbid a man be slutty about his friends. Jesus. I fucking love this game, y'all. Okay. It's really not like that. So, I brought up how he calls everyone dear, because, you know, it's cute. No matter who you are, he always calls you dear. And she said, that's funny, because I've only ever heard him call you dear. Val calls me dear all the time, but okay. Right. I didn't know how to reply. I just said, oh no, he calls everyone that. But then she got really serious. She was washing the dishes, so she didn't look at me, but I could tell something was off. She says to me, don't you find that a little patronizing, like he's talking down to you? Val? It's just a part of how he talks, right? I don't think he ever means it that way. That's what I said. Val's not the type to talk down to people like that at all. I tried to explain that to her, but she started laughing at me. Laughing at you? I swear, Lou, I have never seen her act like this. Hang on, my finger got excited. Not like that. I swear, Lou, I have never seen her act like this in my life. Like, who are you? What have you done with Donna? She didn't even look up from doing the dishes, but without skipping a beat, she said, Dashel, I just don't think you're a very good judge of character. Maybe she is evil. Oh my god, Donna, stop. What? First of all, let's be clear. She's right. Oh, definitely. That's what you have me for. But that was bold of her to say. I was like, what do you mean? At this point, I decided, okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work. I blew it. There was no way I was setting them up. After that, I forget her exact words because I was too busy trying to figure out what her problem was, but she said something along the lines of, he's a creep and you're just too dumb to see it. A creep? My word, not hers. She didn't say that exactly, but that's basically what she was calling him. Wait, did he try to make a move on her or something? That's what I asked her. I was like, did something happen with him? She just said, no. Men like that are just easy to spot. Men like that? Jesus, Donna, just call him a whore. My good friend Val? A whore? Say it ain't so. I'm breaking out in hives. Like, okay, Val's a little out there, but he's not a creep. He's just a whore. If something happened between them, that'd be different, but she doesn't even know him. You guys have no idea. It was just so bizarre. She insisted she knew better than me about some guy she doesn't even know. She basically said that he's only nice to me because he wants to get in my pants. Well, it worked. Is it bad that that's what I said? Wait, for real? That's what I said, yeah. It just slipped out. The whole exchange was a train wreck, Lou. I mean, no, that's not who's talking. I mean, it sounds like it. She wasn't supposed to hear it. I was just thinking out loud. And God forbid I'm an adult who has sex. Oh, is she, like, weird about that kind of stuff? I guess? Well, I guess it's weird to talk about sex with your boss in general. But she doesn't act like my boss. She acts like my mom. Even worse. Anyway, go on. What'd she say? It wasn't so much what she said. It was more what she did. Okay, what did she do? Well, I was plating the cookies, so my back was to the sink. She was doing the dishes, and among them were 2 flute glasses that we were drinking mimosas out of before. For a good, 30 seconds? Not a word out of either of us. All you could hear was the faucet. While I was in the process of regretting everything I've ever said, ever, I heard slam. I stopped what I was doing, and I looked back at her to make sure she was okay, and she'd completely shattered a flute glass with her hand. Oh, that's so normal. It scared the living shit out of me. She said there was a bug and it scared her, so she tried to kill it? Nah, I don't believe her. So I'm not crazy? That was weird, right? If there was a bug, she could have hit it with a faucet and flushed it down the drain. That was something else. I don't know, I feel like that's jumping to conclusions. There's some fucked up bugs out here on this island. If I saw one in the sink, I would freak out and break something on accident too. Okay, but aside from that, she was still cold to you for the rest of the night. It doesn't matter whether she smashed that glass out of anger or to kill a bug. That's weird. That's weird. Extremely, incredibly weird. You know how I am. I'm always going to be real with you. I wouldn't make you worry about anything unnecessarily, but this? Something to think about. So, you see it too? Like I said, we've all seen it. It's happening again, isn't it? I'm a flytrap for freaks. I wouldn't be too messed up about it. You're not the same flytrap the last freak got caught in. You're right. I'm a better flytrap. Or a worse flytrap? Or... nah. We judge the quality of the flytrap not by how many freaks it catches, but by what it does with them. Just set your boundaries, do your work, and you'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll just sell all my clothes and leave the country. It's fine. Change my name, dye my hair, go live with my grandma in Korea, and... nope, go live, fucking streamer brain. Go live with my... Hey, me and Grandma coming to you live from Seoul. Alright, restart. Change my name, dye my hair, go live with my grandma in Korea, and delete my social media. I don't need a career anymore. It's fine. Do you really think your career would suffer that much? Can't you get work somewhere else? I do, but I don't know. If things don't work out with Donna, I don't really see the point of modeling anymore. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I used to like networking and fishing for attention because it would get me more jobs. It was really rewarding to work myself up the ladder, but now that I'm in the place I've always wanted to be, I just want people to leave me alone. Especially people on the internet. Ooh, Dash, you're so beautiful and talented. How did you get so skinny? You must make so much money. Can you step on me with your go-go boots? Be normal. Talk to me like a normal person. I don't want to sound whiny or ungrateful, but shut the fuck up. Sometimes I don't know how I've held out this long. I think it's because I didn't want to feel like a failure. Everyone's always talking about having what it takes to be a model, and I never wanted to be the one who didn't have what it took. If I didn't have what it took to be a model and I gave up, it would mean my dad was right and that he's laughing at me from the grave. Now I get to model for my favorite designer, so I'm grateful that I stuck to it. I love Donna's work, and I love modeling for her. It's a dream come true, but I don't model because I love modeling. Maybe I did for a little bit, but not anymore. You know what I do love? Being hot and wearing cool clothes. Modeling means I get paid to do that, so I really shouldn't be complaining. That makes sense. You always seem to get so excited about modeling for Saturday, and she makes really cool clothes. Saturday makes beyond cool clothes. I would model her clothes for the rest of my life enthusiastically. Actually, now that I think about it, even if I do have a horrible falling out with Donna where I have to burn all my clothes and hire a lawyer and the internet rips me to shreds, quitting modeling would be such a waste. Why would I do that when I could use my newfound clout to catapult Saturday into fame and make her bazillions of dollars? There you go. Not that she couldn't do that herself, but, you know, I wouldn't mind helping her out. For sure, for sure. I'm thinking too much now. Don't think. I know, I shouldn't think. Thinking's for losers. It never ends well. It's bad for you. You're right. I'm sure I can just talk to Donna and work it out. I shouldn't worry about it so much. No more thinking for tonight. How about no more thinking forever? Empty your head. I can't promise anything, but I can try. Hey, you doing anything right now? No, just talking to you. Why? There's something I want to check out. What do you mean? Let's see. She said it was the door that looks like a closet. Ah. Aha! A piano. Donna told me about it. You want to play a little bit? We haven't played together in so long. Do you think they would hear us upstairs? I don't know. This house is pretty big. And it's got a practice pedal, so as long as we keep it down, we should be fine, right? Probably. What are we playing? Always? Anything you want. I don't care. I was hoping for always. I'm kind of out of practice on everything else. Then we'll play always. Oh no! It's happening. This song. It always reminds me of high school jazz band. I used to hear him playing this in the practice room after school. It always got stuck in my head. Things may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour. Not for just a day. Not for just a year. But always.
You have so much hair. You want me to cut all of it off?
All of it. And I don't want a girl's short haircut. I want a real short haircut.
Is a girl's short haircut not a real short haircut?
I'm not saying... You know what I mean.
You want a boy's short haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you good?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're thinking. We said we weren't going to do that, right? No, stop! If you start thinking, then I'm going to start thinking. It's bad enough that when you start crying, I want to cry too. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. Okay, that's about it for today, folks, because I'm sad. No. 2 hours is about as long as I can go with this game and reading out loud with the old voice box. And we got through like at least 3 chapters, maybe 4. I feel like maybe 4. Anyway, thanks for watching. Once again, I continue to love this game, and I can't wait until next Wednesday when I play it yet again. I don't know how much, I'm gonna overwrite, yes, I do. I don't know what the chapters are. I saved. Let's see. So the next one that we have up is Silver Bullet. So, oh my god, next week we will probably make it to to Act 3. Uh-oh, scary. I feel like we have maybe 2 or 3 streams left, depending on how long the chapters are. My guess is 3, but I don't know. Depends. But anyway, definitely if you like this game, you should go support the creator. I just want to make sure I know how to spell it. It's priro.pro. Yeah, priro.pro. You can go there. I think that's a URL. Or you can look up priro.pro on itch.io or on Steam. This game is on Steam in full. And it's totally free both on itch and on Steam. You can get a quote-unquote Twitch-safe version, or you can get the regular version. I'm definitely going to check out the regular non-censored version after I finish playing it through on stream. But yeah, really, I just really love the writing. I love the characters. It hits you in the feels, and the artwork is also so beautiful, so I'm really, really jazzed. And I think you should support the game. And if you want to, you could even finish it before I finish it, and then you will know things that I won't know. But yeah, so that's it for today. I've accidentally quit out of the game, so I'm gonna end the stream. Bye!